Right, welcome to Black Country Blitz here on this Friday night. Right, again, just setting up the stuff here for the stream. I've got everybody and his dog trying to get on my case. So that's been done. Give me a sec, folks. As my mobile phone is just totally playing up. Right, close that. Right. Now back to the YouTube studio. Technology at its finest. Right, back down to when it says dashboard. YouTube. Again, I go into my channel, it's going to somewhere totally different. Right, now I'm live. And all I want to see is my comments at the bottom. Hey! Superb. Now, if I can turn it that way, it can stay there. Right, that's good for me. Okay. Let's, before we go any further, let's just move this camera in OBS. Because the simple reason is, being on camera, there is covered by my other stuff. So that should be good. Anyway. What a palaver. Anyway, we're here in Road to the Black Sea, the new DLC from SCS Software. So, without further ado, let's get in it. Right, everything's configured. Truck, cameras. Anything left to do that is actually go pick up a job and do what we're supposed to be doing. That's doing some driving. Hey, what a rigmarole trying to get it all set up. Anyway, if you never watched yesterday's stream here in Euro Trucks, I'm now streaming on a brand new PC, a Ryzen 9 36 or 3900, with a NVIDIA 2080 Ti graphics card, which again, combining all them two things together, a 12 core processor and an 11 gig onboard graphics for this graphics card. I'm now being able to play all of the games that I've bought over the last 12 months in a way they're supposed to be played. And they look the dogs, they really do. Again, here's the aid of Trackir. I've been configuring that today as well to get the angles right. So let's go and find a map and let's find a destination or a job to pick up. Okay, let's have a look what we got. We'll go here. We'll go this quarry. Now it's going to take us 59 minutes in game, but why not? The night is still young.
Turn right.
So here we go. Now I've got my phone set up for live chat, so feel free to comment. If you like what you see here on the channel as well, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That way you don't miss none of my content, because now there's nothing stopping me YouTube. Nothing at all. I got me wheel set up, the rig. The cams, there's only another one camera to be added and a monitor, and that's it then. Jobs are good, and LEDs that flash along to the side of the engine or whatever game I'm playing via my cushion. That's where the noise is being picked up from. Anyway, And I'm getting bounced about as per usual with the physics from this game. And oh, this DLC looked absolutely spot on. The artwork looks absolutely on par. I'm just going to check, see if these quarries are any different to the quarries in the game previously. There might be. I don't know if they've had a chance to do any big changes to do with them. Now, seeing as I've just had that 1.36 update, I ain't really gone into the Steam Workshop or others to go and start putting mods on this at the moment. I've got a few mods, but they are conflicted with a 1.36 update. So, all being well, everything's good to go. Again, there's no chance of reading the names descriptions.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I can do that, love. Not a problem.
Exit now. Get ready to turn right.
Now, the only thing I had done with
right.
today's stream, or tonight's stream, should I say, is I put this in HDR mode for myself, yeah? Now, I put it in HDR mode inside the game, but you can put HDMI mode on my telly as well, to make it even more dynamic range. Now, I don't know if that would conflict with the settings which are on the game. We must try it.
Get ready to turn left.
Now, Nvidia have got a load of new settings that have come out to do with their graphics cards when you go into the graphics side of the game.
Turn left.
Now, I enabled it yesterday when I had this PC, but it did look good to me. I've got to go into it in more depth. You can do sharpening, anti-aliasing and all that kind of business. I don't know if it's going to actually make this look any better than it is. It might make it a little bit sharp, as I tried it in Wastelands. Sorry, Breaking Point, and it made everything super sharp. The blades are grass, so for me that's too sharp. But to be fair, this looks good as I'm looking at the moment. And this is nice, going down a totally different style road to get to our destination. And of course, I suppose we've got to go all the way back around in a minute to get to this quarry. Nah, I know. Here comes the fun part for me. Watch me lights flash now, because this is an uneven road. I can tell by even heading on it. And as you can see, I'm getting thrown about. Now I feel that in the cushion. Oh my life. I love these bumpy roads when I'm going over them. I feel every ounce of that. So I've got a bit of twitchiness in the wheel. Now that force feedback on this Fanatec wheel is only set to 30. So that's 30% force feedback. Yeah. It's got a bit of spring for the wheel to come back to centre, and I think it's dampening settings on it. I think that's about 80%. Of course, force feedback in the game is set to the maximum, and then I can alter that on the wheel. I think the only thing I need to set, and I've just noticed that, and my wheel was set to as I had it in racing yesterday. That's better. Set it back to
To turn right.
900. As somebody asked me the other day what settings I have for my Fanatec wheel, but of course there's only 5 presets you can do. So if you have more than 5 games, then you tend to swap and keep altering your settings as you do.
You have
Right.
arrived at your destination.
I was expecting a big quarry, not like a car park, so again, it's what I expected. Anyway, it's going to be good driving back. Okay, let's have a look what jobs we got then. We got the 2 kinds of jobs. Again, let's go to the welder truck jobbies. Try again. External contracts, because they normally keep you localish. Oh, that's even took me farther out of the equation. I want to keep in this new map, if I can, so we can have a drive about a bit. Let's have a look. That one sounds about right. We'll take this driller. As I scratch me old ear up, it's uncomfortable wearing headphones at times. Right, before I start, I've got to get me a drink of me coffee. In my exceedingly large Sports Direct mug. Oh dear. It's like drinking coffee, it's like drinking 20 gallon in it. It's that big. Anyway, let's get this driller attached and off to wherever we am in this new DLC. The joys of using Trackir. Right. Gonna change it down to about 1/3 just to start off with. And I think this is going to be quite a heavy trailer. I would say sometimes you can feel the weight of the trailer tends to be a bit heavy, so you actually feel it when you steer. And we've got to head all the way back down this windy bendy road.
Turn left.
Oh, I don't expect to see any more vehicles on this road. Ha ha, that was good. Let's just disappear in front of my eyes. So actually it is a 2-way road. I thought it was just a 1-way road. Ha! I'm having to go on to the grass. Hey, that's good. Not good when you get ghost tractors. I've seen that before though, where the AI vehicles just disappear out of sight. But I just thought this road was a 1-way road. Now all that missing now is the chair to bounce me about as I'm sitting in it, because O and VR, 2 things that's missing for this rig now is VR and a motion platform chair come seat thing, which would, along with this RS shaker cushion, it would make me feel like I'm actually in it bouncing about, and that is the next thing to come. Them 2 items will be the next thing added to this rig over time. So Now what you can see up front, blue, it's to do with the weather mod I've got enabled. It's supposed to be representing fog, but it looks a little blue. When you get into close to it, you'll see it better, but when you're far away, it makes the sky look a paler blue. Right, try that turning. Can't turn into it anyway.
Turn right. Turn right.
Ha! Fallen down tree, though. Oh, it's ain't me knocked him down. I'd ain't knocked two down if that was me on the way in. That's good. That's something different. Again, it's all these small little bits of detail when you play this game that you notice. Again, it's only a 19-mile road. Again, it's coming close to, what is it, 4:15 in the afternoon? Must get dark round here quick.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Reminds me of driving off an industrial estate. Driving all the way around this. Oh. Jeez, I thought that was coming at me then. It's a train.
Turn right.
I thought, where's that one coming from? Ah, that's a shame.
Right,
Missed the train.
and then turn right.
Never mind. Oh, we got nothing coming.
Turn right.
And nothing coming from that direction. I'm on my way. Now hitting up the speed a bit. Traffic speed is 50 mile an hour. Oh, it's 31. It went from 50 then to 31 mile an hour.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Now you can see about the fog. It ain't so bluish as it was when we was a bit farther away. Now I ain't got the weather mod enabled so much where it's going to keep kicking in every 2 minutes with rain. I disabled that as I've already done a stream just to test it.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
Now we're back up to 50 mile an hour. Just making sure that I'm breaking no speeds limits. Keeping a nice steady 40, 45 mile an hour. Due to the fact the stability, get me teeth in. Stability of the truck and the trailer, whichever I pick up. As the faster I go, the more these bump about. As with the physics in the game, I've turned it all down to 0. So there's no stable ability of my truck. So when I brake, I'll go forward like a bounce about sort of thing. Which is just how I like it. Now for me, something like this with this traffic mod or weather mod kicking in with the fog, it adds to the game. I mean, you do drive in a bit in foggy weather, so of course, because it's foggy, I'm going to stick my lights on as you would in the real world. Again, I got fog lights. Now as you can see in the rear view mirror, the sun is coming through that fog. Now when it's the moon,
And then turn right.
you get a black round circle. I thought I'd got dirt on my monitor when I first saw this. But
Turn
again,
right.
and I realised that It's the fog covering the moon. Really good when you think of it.
Turn left.
See it coming in bits and drabs,
Turn left.
which would really obstruct our view. Now I'm sure I've had this one before. It's an old weather mod. This is no longer available. I think at one stage this was available on Steam. I could be wrong, but I had to go and visit fellow YouTubers, Milan. He does all like top 10 mods for ETS every month and so on, or when new mods are available. And this is an older one. I knew he did it, but it's just finding it. So if you want to check it out, feel free to go and visit Milan if you like modding up Euro trucks. And of course we got Wombat who does the combination of the maps for both this and American. That is my thing for Monday. If it's available, I've seen a video recently posted, big map combo, and I'm sure it says 136 for Euro trucks. So if that's the case, and the new mods are out for the maps, then I shall be adding it to this and trying to make a massive combo map of everything and see if I can get it to work, as I couldn't get it to work properly last time on my other PC. But if it don't work on this one as my other PC, it's still good spec, but this is a lot more higher in spec than my other one. So this should run everything if I've configured the map right. We just got to wait and see. But of course, being at work in the morning, there's no way I can do it today or tonight. Otherwise we will be streaming. So I'll leave it till Monday, and I might even do it as a live stream and get it done. And it's nice coming through these little towns again. Going slightly a bit over the speed limit's 31, I'm doing 34. I've noticed there are so many people about in this. I don't know if I've... Oh, there is. Let's talk. There's a few. I'm back up to the 50 mile an hour. Now 12 normally gets me about 45, I think. So now just go up to 13 gear. That should take me close to the 50 mile an hour that we need to, or just about reach. But again, coming around big bad bends like this, I really don't want to be taking them very fast without I got the trailer set up. Otherwise there's a chance of losing this big driller I've got on the back, and that ain't what I'm intending to do. Now even though the scaling of this is at its maximum, every other setting as set to ultra high, I can still see banding in the images that is in the game. So that's telling me they are super high quality images. Yeah, there's variations in the colours, Especially in this sky, whether it's to do with this fog that's causing it, I ain't sure. But it is noticeable on the eyes. Now, I played that for a little bit yesterday, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and that on this machine, Jesus, I thought it was real. The detail in them characters is just something else. Now, I haven't streamed any of that game yet, but I will do very soon. Again, a lot of people have already done it, but they ain't done it like me. I've been brilliant at it. Still trying to get used to keyboard and mouse control rather than using the good old Xbox 360 pad. Again, it has got its advantages and disadvantages. Again, you are more quicker with the mouse and keyboard, especially for aiming with your shooting games, which by the time I've tried to shoot somebody with a Xbox 360 pad, I'm dead. So again, now changing it to gamepad, keyboard, and using the mouse, my aim and response time for shooting anybody has got a lot quicker. Anyway, let's get through here. How are we doing for diesel? Oh, I went full. I'm loving that sky combined with that sun going down and a little bit of fog. That looks absolutely awesome. Now, the only thing for me, I'd like a little bit more contrast. So, you know, like your darks and darks and your whites and white, but not having blowed out highlights, yeah? Again, that's a more sickly thing for doing photography. Just lacking a little bit of contrast. Now, I know for a fact we can actually do this with NVIDIA, but I ain't too sure whether I can stream it. So, in a minute, I'm going to actually have a look and find if I can bring up my overlay. We'll deliver this first, and I'll do it live on cam rather than start, and just see if I can add a little bit more contrast to the actual colour that I'm seeing now. So again, it's like a little test to check out this NVIDIA 2080 Ti graphics card. As they say, you can do this and that with NVIDIA's new cards. So let's put them to the test, eh? But again, by the time I get it, it's going to be dark. So whatever we do, I shall sleep so it's daylight. Because it don't look like we're that far away. And this is the thing with natural looks. Again, I ain't too sure whether that's been configured yet for the 136 update. My friend Mark says yesterday it hadn't been done yet, as he's waiting on it. And I'm sure, being the friend he is, he'd inform me if it's been done, because he knows how much I want to try it. Oh, look at this, driving into this new city. It looks superb.
Take the second exit.
Again, the moon looks a little bit of crap quality. I've got a better moon than that. But again, a moon's a moon. Come on.
Exit now.
These computer-generated cars do not take notice of indications. You may as well not use them because they don't take notice of them. I'm going to do my utmost best to enhance the colours and the contrast in this game now. Right, we am here. So, and I'm sure we can stream it. I'll soon see that because I can actually see my output on my little mobile phone.
Get ready to turn right.
Well, that's been a good
Turn right.
little journey.
You have arrived at your destination.
Good.
Your route guidance is now finished.
Right, let's just park it up. Alright, let's find out where. I trust that other one to be stuck in my way. It's normally the case. Oh, it's on the end. I thought we was actually putting it in that gap. That's where I thought we was putting this. Take too bad putting it in there. Let's get the angles right. And see if I can do it without making too much of a mess of it. Oh yeah, how you doing? I just catch your message, shoots up on my screen. To whoever that was, as live chat does show me, he managed to stay on for like a second. Oops. Have I got enough lock on here to actually swing this? Oops, no. Just run out of turning degrees. Try that again. We ain't far off from backing this in. A lot of twisting and turning with the old steering wheel. I get it parked up. And that'll do for me. Not the best of parking, but parking's parking. Right. Where are we going? Right, continue. Right, let's have a look at this overlay for NVIDIA. Right, what I need to do is come into here and have a look at NVIDIA's finest settings. So bear with me, folks. I'm gonna sort out what NVIDIA say for doing the settings now. What's this overlay? Right, Alt. So game filter is Alt and F3. Alt and F3. Okay. Let's see if I can do that on the fly. Actually in the game. So we can actually see what I'm doing. Right. Alt and F3. Yep. Sport it up. Right, we want style 1, add. The first off, it's brightness and contrast. And yeah, that's blacks and got blackout. Highlights. Shadows. Ooh. Right, if I just pause my headset, I think that's F7. No. Don't do nothing while I've got these on. Okay, that's that one. Add a filter. Detail. That's always a good one. Ooh, clarity. HD toning. Let's just have a look at this. What else we've got? Special effect. Oh dear. So we've got sketch, retro. Now I don't know if these are actually going to be going out. Let's just have a look at see if that is actually going out and being streamed. That's made it look like a cartoon. So I'll wait for it to just catch up on itself. Then I know we're actually streaming this as we're looking. So if I do that and go to OBS, that would show me. And unfortunately, it's not actually outputting what I've just done. So that's a pisser. So it's pointless of that doing what it's supposed to. Right, the only way I'm going to be doing that is if I'm going to be recording it. So Alt and F3, turn it off, and going back to normal mode. Oh well, I did try. Anyway, let's go and pick up another job. And we got to go back this way. I thought I'd try it just in case. See if it worked. You never know. I know if I pre-record it with anything, then it does happen. But not when you're streaming it via OBS. Anyway, let's see what we've got. I do another one. Oh, I thought that were going to show me nothing then. Right, we've done one of them before. I want to still keep it local. And I don't want to keep travelling back and forth to the same destination. So we ain't been here. So we're going to do that one. Oh dear, dear, dear. Right, so it's that one in the far corner. See if I can reverse back without hitting anything. That's just about to hook this trailer up. That's good to go. Right, we got enough diesel. So away we go again. Second job of the night. Now of course we probably will be driving through the night very soon, as it's what time? It's 8:05. Now that tractor's going to disappear. I told you. Somebody's
Turn right.
mysteriously took the tractor. Get a bit of a wide berth just to get out.
Ready to turn left.
Out there.
Turn left.
Again, I hope I ain't stuck behind that road sweeper, because it's going to take ages to do. Is he going? He's going to allow me to go. It's nice when they let me out. They very often. They've all stuck behind that road sweeper, that's class. Again, it is a slow moving vehicle, so it would happen in the real world. Oh dear, what's next? Even the wheels on that little road sweeper I'm actually rotating. Just love it. City services. Seen it all. Hey. Anyway, what we on 31 mile an hour, so now going fast yet. Or, you know, gonna try and stick to the speed limit here on the stream tonight. Oh, look at him here coming super fast in his sports car. Yeah, that'll cheat you. He's had to slow down. I don't hit him. He's eventually slowed down. Now, I said this last night. These roads have got a few cracks and bumps in them. Hold on. If you can see, that road's got a little bit of a cracked surface, so anything like that, I'm feeling that. But I wanted to show you, now it's disappeared, so I've got to wait until it pops up again. Sticking to this mile an hour, and even more little lights inside the cab work as well. I'm surprised. I thought they might not work with the update, but I have. So not only have I got LEDs all around the rig, in the room, lights coming from the PC, and the faster I rev, the faster the little LEDs inside the case flash. I've also got them in the cab as well. Another road sweeper, man. Look at that. I'd be overtaking it for sure. If that was me, I'd soon be gone. But that's one thing the computer generated traffic does not do. It very rarely overtakes. Oh, look at that. Little river cum sewerage kind of thing through this little village. That's, or it could be a stream. It's some kind of water. That's, again, little bits of detail. A little bridge. I notice the speed keeps going from 31 to 50. Again, I'm doing 34, so it's gone back to 50. Now, certain parts of this, it's gone to 62 now, so it's going to be a bit of a fast dual carriageway. When it seems to slow down for police.
exit right.
Thought I'd gone down to 12th gear then, that's what I was fighting for. And I hadn't pressed the button to go back down. It's the only thing with the Fanatec gear shifter. You could buy one of them like lorry gear shifters for him. But again, it ain't supposed to be a lorry shifter. It would be nice where you've got like to go up the high gears and low gears on a switch rather than press it on the steering wheel. Again, same kind of thing. Just means one side of the wheel has got to go from 1 to 6. Press it again, it goes from 7 to 12, and then pressing the left side switch on the wheel takes me to 13 to 16. And the same kind of buttons when I do American, and the American trucks have got 18 gears that I drive rather than 16. I always go with the highest gears in both games. I have drove 6-speed little trucks, but again, when you're all in big cargo, it's nice to have the extra gears. This is a big wind one. I could go down that road anyway because it's blocked off. And here we go, night time's kicking in for sure now. Was it 20 to 10 in game? Nice steady 50 mile an hour, but again, just when you start to get your speed up, you'll bump into an island or something. And that's the love of Euro Truck Simulator 2. There's more, that's why I think more play this, there's more going on in it when it comes to driving ability than American. But again, taking nothing away from American, it's still a good, playable, enjoyable game. They're both them. Again, a few stars in the sky. There's me going nice and slow through it. It was actually a 50-mile road.
Go straight on.
But again, don't want to be losing the trailer. Again, with the traffic mod, if you've never seen any of my previous streams here in Euro Trucks or American, the traffic mod, which enabled, tends not to give you so much traffic during the night, as of course the only thing that would be on the roads would be delivery drivers and the odd car, where in the daytime the traffic seems to be a lot more denser, that's the word I was looking for, than now. And because the game's gone dark, I've probably gone a little bit darker due to the fact that my telly does illuminate me up a bit more when I'm in daylight rather than when we sat in the night. But I said it the other day on stream that I do prefer driving at night. Everything you can see for miles, like lights and that. And it does look good. It really does. But it ain't very good when you want to light yourself up. So keeping this lane. Now, I've drove all down this road before already. The DLC's only been out a couple of days, and I've already starting to fill the map up of it. This is 62 mile round. I'm doing 56. I think this is a World of Trucks job, so if it is, I can only do 56 mile an hour, whatever gear I go in. So I'm just stay at 56 until it goes down to a lower speed. Like I said, you can see even the motorways are less congested.
And then exit right.
Now let's do this right and get down the gears before I go round the bend like I did last time. There's a few little added touches that have been changed. I mean, the Green Central Reservation. I don't think I've seen that before in any part of the game. Now here's these cracks in the road. Now when I'm driving over them, I can feel that through the vibration from my cutchy. Hello Josh, how you doing mate? You alright, our kid?
Get ready to turn left.
Just driving through a new part in the game, mate. They've just released a DLC yesterday. This is Poland. So and I had my new PC come yesterday, so I can run everything on ultra high settings, and I mean ultra high. As we say here in the Black Country, it's the dog's bollocks, man. Absolute dog's bollocks, PC. Now stuttering 40 with this one. Now power station. Hey, hey. Again, all these bumpy roads, all them textures, every time I see a crack, I'm actually being bounced about or the cushion's vibrating. So it's nice to see this in the game. Again, now overtaking down this section of the road. It's 31, I'm doing 36, so just a tad over the speed limit. We ain't that far away from where we're supposed to be going. It looks like the final destination is here. Here you go. It's a bit bumpy, that road. I can feel all them bumps, man. Again, I don't hear no diesel, so there's no point in pulling into the petrol station. And here we are. Final destination just there on the right. Jobs are good. And now see if we can find another job. We just take us to another port here in this new DLC.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
There we go. Now, press the wrong button. I've actually disconnected the trailer. Oh, let's park it up. Ooh. Now, where's that taking me? I've never took one like this before. It's a different loading bay. Now that's going downhill. So, again, that's something else that's different. So where's this being actually parked up? Ah, right there. Now this is good where you've got different destinations for parking. It ain't consistent, it ain't the same all the while. Now this is a bit different, so that's good. Well done CSC software, who make the game. I love it when it's all the same kind of thingy. But this one's fairly easy by the looks of it. And I probably should park this for school. Just keep swapping with the wheel. Oops. Come on then, go green. That'll do for me. And that's the second delivery of the night. Done and dusted. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's see what we've got. Contracts then. I want to keep as close as possible. See, we've gone to parts of this map, so again, let's have a look. It's got us something that's going to keep us in this new part of the map. Yep, that's another new place. I ain't been here, so that'll do us. Away we go again. Ah, dear, the night is still young. Right, now where's it put the trailer? Is it round here? No. So it must be round the front. Seriously does feel like I am in a big wagon. And it's all set up now. Slowly getting there. Right, here's my trailer. It's a bit of a no. Them physics. Oh, that dogs. Right, it's got to be a reverse job here. Yeah, I thought as much. Get that fifth wheel in. Now you can set the settings where you have to get that fifth wheel spot on to actually get it in to the pin at the back of the wagon. Or disable it because it's quicker just to reverse the trailer up and attach it. But if you want to play this game as realistic as possible, then you can enable that feature inside the settings. Because I did look at some of the settings and think, well, what's this do and what's that do? So
Turn left.
soon I might do a little update. Now I can actually do it while I'm streaming. Oi, as we stall. Should go down to that third gate. Right, there's nothing coming. And away we go again. I should have enough diesel, hopefully, to get to this next destination. So, and we've got to, looks like we're driving towards where we've just come from. And, but I guarantee we have been to where we're going. It's a nice steady 31 mile an hour through here. Again, new petrol stations. They were in the that name. Hang on. 2 petrol stations back to back. Hey, you can guarantee when you need to fill it with diesel, you can never find a petrol station. And there you get 2 right next to each other. Right, 43 mile an hour. There we are. Another. Yeah. It's another substation. Time is it? It's just coming for 12:30 nearly. In game. Well, 12:23. So we've got another couple of hours driving in the dark. Normally gets light about 4 o'clock, 4 in the game. Again, 31 mile road. I'll do what it says on the speed limits. Alright, we're back up to 50 again.
Get ready to turn right.
So it's pointless going up into the higher gears if I've got to turn right here now.
Turn right.
Oh, have we got traffic lights? Yeah, I've got traffic lights on this as well. 43-mile road. Again, one petrol station, another one on the other side of the road. I don't know. Right, bad bends. Bumpy ass roads with the cracks in, so again, slow down just a tad. Otherwise I'll be bouncing all over the road with the force feedback. Again, it does say 37, so I'm going to go down to about 30, 35, going round here. I don't put them red arrows for nothing. I think that's the only thing I've got left to put on this PC as in software game related, and that's Truckers MP. I did put that back on yesterday, which is the multiplayer for this game.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm down here on the right.
Exit right.
Nice 37 mile an hour down this little bit of a stretch. Another island. I like how they've painted the speed limit into the road, even though it don't apply to me due to the fact them for cars. As it said 50 mile an hour, but of course more speeds for how fast I should be going in the wagon I'm displayed in the sat nav.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Again, love of Trackir on the night time. You can see if there's any traffic coming. Nothing of that, and away we go again. So getting the right gear. A gear to pull weight. It's nice to see some variation in hill climbs and declines rather than it just be flat roads. Again, you can see faster I go, the sound from my engine, gear changing is making me light up like a small discotheque. As I've got, you can see on the other camera here, is a keyboard and the mouse is the other side, and again these little LED strips there, so one they light the keyboard up so I can see whatever it is, even though the keyboard is illuminated. And there's another, just off camera here, there's a button box with one strip of LED so I can see the buttons. Again, it would have been nice to have a button box with little lights on every individual button. Sometimes they can get a little bit where I can't see them. But of course I've memorised how I've configured the button box, especially for Euro and American trucks. So I got a problem with them. Make sure I don't overshoot the turn. Again, it looks like we drove down here before. as I am revealing. Oh, I am revealing grey, so I have been down here before. As you can see, just ahead, it's just that tad of grey. So this is another new road. Again, old-fashioned road, so I'm feeling all the bumps and lumps with the texture of the tarmac. Yep, definitely being bumped all over the road. You can always tell when it does because it makes my steering wheel. You'll see, steering wheel's just jittering. It's doing that in the real game as well as in game. Force feedback in this Fanatec is awesome, absolutely. Slow down going around that bend then. It's a bit of a windy bend. And when you've got other traffic coming towards you as well, there's no white line. And again, this looks like a little village town. So the roads wouldn't be the best condition. And I think that's what CSC I'm trying to mimic here in like a rural road.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Another island.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
It's another one with all them bendy, curvy style roads, which again, I don't mind. Let's build my speed up a bit. Again, it's good because there's no traffic on the road hardly, so you know, you got nothing stopping you, causing any traffic jams. There is one part in this game where we go into Russia and there's a checkpoint where you have to go through border control. You can guarantee every time I drive through that there's a convoy of about 40 trucks, and of course when you got through the border control you have to do a right turn out of it as the other road is closed, and these computer generated vehicles will not pull out or, you know, poke their nose out in traffic. I will wait, which causes, you know, a chance of being stuck there 20 minutes, 30 minutes doing nothing. And it's, you know, but again, that's when you do put in traffic mods on that make the traffic a bit more realistic, and that comes with CSC game itself. I think there's nothing worse than driving down the road and having no computer generated traffic vehicles, and then times you think, damn, I wish I hadn't got the mod enabled when you're getting big traffic jams like it. So it's one of them things. And the best thing about it, you can't actually reroute, as there's only one road in and one road out, and you've got to go through this border control to get into Russia. If anybody's played the game, it's on the route when you go to St. Petersburg, which is the capital of Russia. No, it's the capital of Russia, but it's one of the
Keep right,
places in Russia I'm on
and then
about.
exit right.
Anyway,
Exit right.
slow straight down for that. Back down to 13th. Again, an island within an island.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Our road sweeper bloke again. Different colour. It's in a red and a white, now an orange.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Oh, I'm going to beat him to the island, so it's all
Exit
good.
now.
Oh, nearly tipped it then. Can't be doing that. Now shouldn't turning of the steering wheel. Otherwise, my truck will be on the on its side. I know there's a lot of islands around here, that's for sure. Jesus.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Check what side on me.
Go straight on.
Again, it's another island. Whoa, brakes. I don't think I was going to stop then. Might have to tweak my brakes.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Slow down just in case these traffic lights decide to change. No, I'm
Go straight
staying.
on.
Nice 10th gear through here. Keeps me just below that 31 mile speed limit. 11 will probably just put me over 31. Yep,
Keep left, and then turn left.
get over.
Turn left.
Oh, hit the side then. So how close I got to that side then, I didn't realise it.
straight on.
Never see nobody in the bus stops, do we? Or anybody getting on and off a bus. I've noticed that in the game.
Exit now.
You know what, I'll just slow down. And the cars go again. Let's get over in this left lane.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Which way is in? Is it this one? I don't actually think I've gone down the wrong road. So it is this one. Yep, I'd have gone tried to get in there.
Get ready to turn right.
I wouldn't have been able to get in then.
Turn right.
Aye. Trying to confuse me then. It don't take how much.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
So it looks like we'll be taking all tankers next go. By the looks of it. Okay, let's port this up again. If I can get this centered, this should be virtually easier to just reverse in. And we just got to do nice, keep it straight. Job's a good one. Just come over a little bit. That should be flashing green anytime about now. That'll do me. Right, let's grab my phone, somebody's ringing. I'll just send me a message. Right, that's that. Right, I can get rid of that. Hang on, done. Right, what message is gonna do? That can go. That can go. That one can go as well. Right, that's that one. Right, let's just done that one. And that's social media up to date. Aye, cool, leave me alone to stream me gameplay. Never mind. Let's pick another jobby and let's find out where we can go in there. I knew it would probably be all tankers. So this is pulling me out of Romania. And I really don't want to be driving. But again, if you have to, we have to. Let's have a look. You know what? I fancy this one. Where is it? That's the one. Let's take this one. 9-hour little job, not too far. I've still got a bit of coffee left. Oh, I'm set now. How rude. Right. Quick blast on the old vapor before I go and get the trailer, which is there. Right then, and away we go again. Oops. Might be a bit tight getting in here. Okay, that's him. Trailers attached. Still got quite a lot of diesel, although I've only done small little routes. That way, you know, using up a load of diesel. Come on then, gates, as you open.
Turn left. Turn right.
Let's have a look. No, it's coming down the road. Back through all these traffic lights and roundabouts and whatever else now. Again. Oh dear.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, what time is it? So it's coming up for 5 o'clock in the morning. So it should be coming light any minute now. Daylight starts to slowly creep in. Let's see if I can get past this buzz. At least you know with cars they'll overtake you, with buzzes tend to slow you down.
Go straight on. second exit. Exit now. Go straight on.
Too much trying to slap the brakes on them.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I thought it would be back all the way we've come earlier on.
Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Right, when we get up here, this is where it starts revealing more new places of road by the looks of it. That big, large, grey area.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Oh. Try and build this speed up to 62 mile an hour. Probably do about 50, somewhere that. And see what 14th gear gives us. That about right, 50. 53. As I can feel with the force feedback, how it twitches. The more that twitches, the more that trailer's going to twitch as well. 56 again. I think it's a World of Trucks job it's only doing 56 anyway, so that's fine. I can handle that before I tip the wagon over. But even at 56 mile an hour, you can still see it. It's a little bit wavy at the back. Now there is a plug-in to actually see the back of the trailer. Again, I ain't too sure whether it's compatible with 136. I know my good friend Milan reviewed it on his YouTube channel, so I will have a look in a minute. I will configure my wheel to set this new camera. I ain't too sure which camera button would activate it. And it's just like an overview from right behind what the cab's doing at the moment. Of course, trying to drive and
then exit right.
seeing the back of the wagon would be a little bit odd, so it wouldn't be done while I'm doing any speeds.
Right.
Oh, I know. Vehicle inspection. Alright, it's all good. Ah, so they're like a weighbridge. Like we got in American. That's new. That's something
Turn right.
that was never in Euro. Good,
Never
nice.
mind. I'll find a new route.
Well, it looks like we're going back through
Go
another
straight.
weighbridge. Now this is actually a border control.
Rerouting.
This is passports. So there's never nothing we can get. Whoa, hello. Now how do I get into that then? Is it this one? Ah, there's barriers. So I got a bit of squeakiness in my pedal. I can hear that terrible. Just needs a little bit of oil on, I think. So I don't think that was going to open up, you see, again. New features in the game, trying to... Well, he checks my passport. It's all good to go. And we both fighting to get out of here. No. So that's the first new border control and weighbridge here in Euro trucks. Again, and back on our journey. I'm liking it. Just wish I could get rid of my squeak in my pedals. That's going to annoy the shit out of me. That's only 19 mile an hour. I don't know why it's only 19 mile an hour up here. Now it's gone to 50. Time to overtake him. Time to knock the lights off. That's why it's gone 50 mile an hour. No, it's that. That wouldn't bring the speed limit down. Anyway.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I've got to get behind him.
Exit right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Right, an uneven road. I thought it looked shiny, but it's bumping me all over the place. I can feel the wheel going in my hand. Force feedback.
Get ready to turn left.
That squeakiness of this pedal's doing my tree, and I can't wait to go and get a little bit of grease in a minute, even though it's the same at light at night. I've got to go and put some on. Drive me nuts hearing that squeak, squeak every time I press the accelerator pedal down. I'm assuming that's all it needs is a little bit of grease. Nice bit of water. .43 mile an hour. Just coast around this corner. I got my take very long to change. I could let a few cars through. Staying third, should be able to pull away. He's turning left anyway. So I said about the build up of traffic. It seems to build up early in the day. Now he's going to make me be there quite a bit, because none of these I'm going to give way to him. So I might not even get across. No, I ain't. Love these computer generated cars. Not. But again, it would just be like this in the real world, so, you know, with traffic. And because I'm over too far, the bus could get round the corner. So, let's adjust for the bus. I don't know why he could get round. I ain't gonna hit the bus. So he's decided to reverse. Again, nice 31 down here.
Go straight on.
And yet more traffic lights.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Again. There's always one cone in the middle of the road, either. Yeah. Just about to slow down then, and the road's gone back to 50 mile an hour, which is a good thing. Right, the road's going into 1, so get over now. Just gotta watch it now, comes shooting up the side of me,
Turn right.
and then decide to go in the side of me. I've done that in the past. Whee! Oh well, we took a sign out. Never mind. My monitor little screen's decided to drop. Oh dear, it's all happening. Everything's going wrong. Right. Stop papping. You do pap then, because I stopped. It's alright, the force feedback of the wheel made my mobile phone fall. Now again, might be stuck here a little bit. No, very bad. Being able to pull straight out. Right, I'm going to do this last delivery while I do a little bit of maintenance to my pedals and get rid of this bloody squeak. So as soon as I've got that done, I shall be back with another stream. Might do American for an hour or two. So I will be back in a bit, as this job ain't that far away now. As I course it here, every time I press the pedal down, hearing a massive squeak, even though I've got my volume turned up really loud, as I love to play my games as loud as possible. And with this new computer's sound card, onboard sound, there's 3 settings of loud. There's noise and comfortable, then there's the next level, and then there's sort of awesome loud, and that's what I've got it on at the moment. So and I can still hear the squeak every time I press this accelerator, so it's annoying. And I need to sort my phone out as well. That's gone off. That's brilliant. I've lost my phone. Oops. Come on, get this right. That's better. Oops. I roll over the road there. Shit. Trying to alter my phone and drive a sensible. Anyway, I've lost my stream due to the fact the phone dropped and I've lost everything, so let's just get this parked up, job done, and then I'll sort out my few problems that I've got with everything shaking and rattling and rolling. It's impossible to do this on the fly and stream. Right, and see me streamer, of course, in our chat, so if anybody is leaving any comments, I can't answer you back because I can't bloody see them due to the stream messing up. Oh shit, it's all gone tits up again. Soddy. I'm going to end up having no trailer if I don't drive safe. Can't wait till I've got that second screen set up on Monday. It's just finding out where I'm going to stick it is going to be the problem. As being restricted for space.
Go straight on.
No. Oh shit. That is trying to do this freaking phone. I tell you what, half the things I sell on Amazon, I'm shit. I bought a thing to hold a mobile phone in place, and I ain't joking. For £6, it's absolutely shit. Couldn't even hold my phone. Never mind do it. Oh, that's it. I've lost the good stream completely. I'm just going to deliver the truck. So if you are watching and I reply back to your comments, it's because I'm having technical difficulties. In big ones. Oh dear. Even the Volcro I've used to lock the phone down with, I ain't still even holding it neither. Even that shit. Oh dear, eh?
Keep left.
Let's get over now.
Exit left.
Oh. And see this mobile phone in a minute just gonna be falling for the floor. It's shaking like there's no tomorrow. Well, course I me force feedback ain't working, that's for sure. It's doing a right job. I mean, you can see it in the wheel. And if you can see my phone now, it's going like this. Which again, you get to feel the vibration through the rig. Even though this rig's solid, it's going nowhere, the base is. But that vibration is then all going all the way through your console. If that can shake that phone, I can feel it in the wheel, but I can also feel it in that base of it. Of course, the farther I get away from the centre of the wheel, then it gets weaker. But I can still feel it.
Keep right.
It's all good. Anyway, we're too far away from parking it. Still got my squeaky pedal.
Right.
It's not good. So I've got no phone to monitor my chat, because that's gone tits up, and I got the squeaky pedal. Come on, Steam. That's a good job at a 2-hour job delivery, and we am not far away from delivering the trailer. Oh, easy. Now that must mean there's nothing coming if he can turn that whole wagon round. I sometimes forget that these racing cars, it does take them a little bit of time to pick up speed. You know, as I've started to use my gear stick more now for some of the racing games than I do for using the flippers on the wheel. Again,
Go straight up.
new road revealed. As you can see, that little bit was anyway. Most of it I've already drove down previously. And to add to the few things that I've got going, now I want to go to the toilet, so I've definitely got to hurry up and do this, otherwise I'm going to be springing a leak live on camera. That's that 3-gallon Sports Direct mug for you. That's any reason I don't drink out that mug. Jeez, it's like 3.5 gallon of coffee in one session. Now these roads look like they've had a real good makeover. Nice dark blacks, nice yellow, which is good to see. Textures are making me bump in my cushion. I can feel the vibration for the road surfaces, so that's good. I'm gonna slow down just a bit, even though I want the toilet. It's one of them weird round the corner jobbies now. Let's get the gears right before I get down there. About 10 will do me. Going down here. 10th gear should be easy enough as we exit this motorway. Oh, I'm indicating out of traffic now. This is one of my favourite turns. Can do them, but again, it's now waiting for computer generated cars to hurry up and pull out. Oh, I nearly hit him then. Again, nothing behind me. Let's see if I can, while I'm waiting for them to piss about, see if I can get my phone back up and bring up the stream chat, I might be able to. Come on. Yeah, I brought it back up. So I've got my chat back on, that's one good thing. Now this is how you're supposed to get out here without waiting 3 hours, because there's nothing coming anyway, so. But I would pull myself out, you know, inching myself out. With these computer generated cars, well do that. No matter how much they sit here, you got to sit there and wait for them to have a clear run of no traffic. Right, here we go again. Sit mate, you just keep cutting in front of me like that, I don't mind. Show me fist at you. Bit of road rage. No, let's just see how far this is away. And it's actually farther away than I thought. As everything is configured, even on stuff as the sat nav, it's all configured now to the button box, so I can just see where everything's going. And sometimes it's nice to change the map view on the sat nav, that way I can see how far I'm going. Oh, I've just noticed I need some diesel as well. Look at that diesel, I'm actually in the red, which is very rare for me, so we will be stopping at this next petrol station. It's a good job I noticed that. Otherwise we'd have been running out of diesel. Now where is this petrol station? It's coming up. $200 meters. What side of the road are we on? It's on their side of the road. I don't mind. Even though it says no entry, I've got to get diesel. Regardless. And again, overshot. Now, bear with me, folks. I'm just going to go and be back in a minute. So, where are we going? Right, what team are we on? I'll be right back, folks, yep. Just need to go to the toilet as this has now put me in that predicament. So, be right back. Right, welcome back. Sorry about that, folks, but when the man has to go loot, he had to go loot. Anyway, I don't know why I've took my trailer off. Right, we fill it with diesel. Jobs are good, and oh, I needed that. Anyway, I don't think I've ever drove with a tank so empty in any of the streams that I've done previously. As you know, I'm normally filling up every 2 minutes, so for me to drive and not fill up is one of them things. Anyway, when we wait, oops, now see what I mean? Now they can see it indicated, so why are they driving to you? I really don't know why. Bloody computer generated cars. Anyway, still got one more job to do, and that's put a little bit of grease on my pedals, and then we can go into American trucks for a couple of hours here on Black Country Blitz. And I'm going to stick my phone down a bit better with a bit more Velcro, hey? It's all happening. It's quite good on these roads with petrol stations dotted across them. Nothing worse than driving on the maps where there's no petrol stations. America's a little bit different when it comes to filling up. And sometimes you have to reroute off your main destination just to go into a little, I don't know what they call them, town, fill up and then back onto the freeways. They like, we could drive down here and have a petrol station on either side of the road. Now which way did he say turn?
Turn right.
Right. Again, being able to change sat nav on the flight. Again, it's better than messing about with keyboards. Again, I'm sure most of we own some kind of button device. I don't think, to be fair, I would ever use a button box, as again you got a load of buttons on your wheels, and I am now sitting with a keyboard between my legs on a little table. But again, I have to look down for that, and of course when I have to set my eyes off anything, my head tracker kicks in, so I look down, the tracking looks down. I can just come over to the buttons, quick glance. Again, I'll change it on the fly now, I'll do a speed. So here's the sat nav one way, that's on a rotary encoder. And the other one is for the information on the dashboard of the truck itself. I'll keep it on speed. So we can put that one on the bigger one, so we get more of the sat nav in.
Go straight up.
Now I don't know how people get I've seen some of the streams of other people that put like tablets and then configure their sat nav in that tablet. I don't know whose stream I was watching the other night, and I thought that looks good. But again, without knowing what I'm doing, I mean, I would like, I know how to do it. Is you can have like your speed meter on, so how fast you're going, the destination, so people who come into the stream can actually see this information. I've seen that. So again, and I've got it situated now. Got the 4 cameras. Well, there will be 4. There'll be another one added on Monday, where it does the whole, so we get a side view. But one of these cameras I've got connected now will eventually be on my pedals. But that'll only be mainly used for racing, so I can see the movement of my feeties as I try and do my best to race. Again, some tight bends just as we're coming in to get rid of this. Oh, that's quick, man, come on. Now, can I pick my vapor up? Yep. And I may have vape while I'm driving. Bit of one-hand driving, staying in 12th gear, should be okay. Unless I come to any traffic lights and I've got to start using gear sticks. Yeah, we gotta. Oops.
Get ready to turn left.
Getting bounced about a bit here. With the text.
Turn left.
Now, let's see if I can not hit the sign this time. As the last one. Oh! Get a bit weary when I get by them sometimes. Slight turn and it's all over. I love how, if I sit up, it seems like I'm looking down on the wagon. That's to do with the Trackir settings I've put in. Oh, here we go. Whoa, 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 Tiger. And we've got to wait for him now and again. Not being able to do anything. Look out my window, I can only look that way. See about the traffic queuing up, yeah? So imagine if I hadn't have been second in the thing, I'd have been waiting till all these get the chance. Because he won't pull out until that first lane has got no traffic in at all, as you will see. He might pull out now. Go on. It's realistic for that way. Tell you when you're stuck in the traffic jam though. I said it all when it gets like, oh man, stuck behind this bloody convoy of wagons. But when you do play this game online, I do miss the computer generated traffic. If there are enough people on the servers, again, I can't really say now because pro mods coming together with Truckers MP, there might be a bit more people online. But again, when there are the only people that I'm online is people that am in the game. Anyway, we ain't that far away from where we're delivering this trailer to. But I always say that, and it's still probably 20 minutes away in game, because you can never really judge this sat-nav. What looks like it's on top of you might turn the corner and ending up being miles away. The only way we're going to know how far we're away is by bringing up the info, which again is something I don't like doing. But I am getting close because I can actually see the arrow now more clearly. So it's just in this town, just outside this town. I'm going to get in this left lane. Sorry, right hand lane. So we've got to turn right here.
And then turn right.
Anyway. No, I thought that wagon in front was going to pull back in again. Sometimes they go out the lane, then come back in the lane. They can't make their minds up sometimes. Again, am I joining the motorway? Or end of a motorway, it's a dual carriageway we're joining. Just want to make sure that I'm... Ooh. Now we've been here before. Love how it started to go dusk in the game. Yeah, what is it, in time wise? 4:45 in the afternoon. So, you know, so in between getting dark and light, it's... And again, oh, I thought I got a turn there. It's the next one. Looks like the destination's just there. On we right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Here it is.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
That's me done. Right. Now I'm going to park it because I want to go and sort this squeaky accelerator pedal out. So that way everything's done. Should be excellent again. Couldn't see me causing any problems even though I had them few little scratches. Right, I'll be back with you as soon as I've done this pedal. And we'll do the other game, which is American Truck. So see you in a bit.